Managing diabetes can be incredibly challenging. Every day is a struggle to keep glucose levels stable, and we constantly worry about what we eat, trying to make the right choices. But what if I told you that some vegetables, which appear harmless, can actually disrupt your blood sugar levels? It's true, and many of us are unaware of the impact they can have. Stay with me until the end, as understanding these insights could significantly improve your health. Consider this: the cost of medical treatments continues to rise, and each doctor's visit or new supplement can strain your finances. Plus, there's the added stress of health insurance and the investments we make for our well-being. What if you could avoid these extra costs simply by eliminating certain vegetables from your diet? By doing so, you'll take a significant step toward maintaining control without the need for expensive supplements or complicated health devices. Stick around, because in addition to the 9 vegetables you should avoid, I'll also share 3 essential tips for anyone looking to improve their health while saving money. But before we continue, hit the like button if you love health content. Vegetable 7. Sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are often viewed as a healthier option compared to regular potatoes. But for those managing diabetes, they still require careful portion control. While these tubers are rich in vitamins and fiber, they also contain a significant amount of carbohydrates, which can elevate blood sugar levels if consumed in large quantities. Their natural sweetness, which gives them their name, results in a higher glycemic load compared to some other vegetables. Therefore, enjoying sweet potatoes without impacting your glucose levels necessitates some planning. However, there's no need to eliminate them from your diet entirely. With a few smart modifications, you can relish their delicious flavor while maintaining stable blood sugar. Imagine this: you're at a festive dinner, and a delightful sweet potato dish catches your eye, creamy, and perhaps topped with a hint of cinnamon. You don't have to skip it, but it's beneficial to know how to enjoy it without concern. Vegetable 6. Peas. Peas are small, sweet vegetables that frequently enhance various recipes. However, if you have diabetes, it's important to note that peas can be surprisingly starchy. Despite their diminutive size, they contain a significant amount of carbohydrates that may raise blood sugar levels more quickly than many other green veggies. While they are often seen as a healthy choice due to their vibrant color and nutrient content, including fiber, moderation is crucial for those aiming to maintain stable glucose levels. Peas can seem like a nutritious option, but overindulgence can lead to sugar spikes. The key is to pair them wisely and control portions, allowing you to savor their flavor without the worry of blood sugar fluctuations. Imagine being at a social gathering, tempted by a beautifully presented dish featuring peas. Their sweetness adds a comforting touch, and the good news is, you don't have to eliminate them from your diet completely. Think of peas as a delightful ingredient that enhances the flavor of your meal without dominating your plate. This strategy enables you to focus on your health while potentially reducing the need for additional treatments or monitoring devices to maintain balance. By keeping pea servings modest and complementing them with high-fiber foods, you can stabilize blood sugar and save on future health costs by avoiding the ups and downs that lead to additional interventions. Vegetable 5. Carrots. Carrots, which are colorful, crunchy, and commonly associated with good health. However, for those monitoring their blood sugar, these vibrant orange veggies present some hidden challenges. Although carrots are rich in vitamins like A and fiber, they contain natural sugars that can elevate blood glucose levels if eaten in excess, especially when cooked. It might come as a surprise that even such a familiar vegetable requires caution for those managing diabetes. But fear not, carrots can still be enjoyed as part of a balanced meal if you keep an eye on portion sizes and pair them wisely with low glycemic ingredients. Picture yourself preparing a comforting meal, slicing fresh carrots for a salad or stir-fry. While it's gratifying to consume a nutritious vegetable, you might reconsider that extra serving once you realize even carrots can influence blood sugar levels. Achieving balance is essential. You can enjoy the natural sweetness of carrots without fear of sudden spikes. The focus should be on portion control and making smart combinations. By following these guidelines, you can enhance your health through diet without incurring extra costs related to treatments or devices needed for blood sugar management. To relish carrots without the risk of sugar spikes, consider eating them raw or lightly cooked. Cooking can break down their fibers, making sugars more accessible and digestible, which can lead to a quick rise in glucose levels. If you prefer cooked carrots, enjoy them in moderation or pair them with high-fiber foods to help slow digestion. This way, you can enjoy the satisfying crunch and sweetness while keeping your blood sugar in check. For a balanced dish, mix carrots with protein-rich or healthy fat foods. For instance, incorporating sliced carrots into a salad with leafy greens, nuts, or seeds can transform a simple side into a filling meal that stabilizes blood sugar. Vegetable 4. Pumpkin. Pumpkin is often associated with festive dishes and comforting soups. But for those managing diabetes, it can be a tricky choice. While pumpkin is loaded with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, it also contains a fair amount of natural sugars and carbs that can raise blood sugar levels more than many expect. Eating pumpkin in moderation is the key to keeping glucose levels steady without missing out on its warm, slightly sweet flavor. For those watching their blood sugar closely, a small portion can provide that delicious taste without the worry of a glucose spike. Imagine yourself at a family gathering and there's that familiar hearty pumpkin dish on the table. It looks so inviting, reminding you of cozy meals and happy moments. The good news is, you don't have to avoid it entirely. Vegetable 3. Potatoes. Potatoes are a common fixture in many kitchens, celebrated for their versatility in dishes, ranging from creamy mashed potatoes to robust soups. However, for those managing diabetes, potatoes can present a challenge. Their high starch content can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar levels, particularly if consumed in large quantities or without mindful preparation. When the starch in potatoes breaks down, it converts to sugar, leading to potential spikes in glucose levels. The good news is that you don't have to eliminate potatoes from your diet entirely. With some thoughtful adjustments, you can still enjoy them as part of a balanced meal without triggering significant blood sugar fluctuations. Imagine a warm family dinner with a dish of mashed potatoes at the center, enticing everyone to help themselves. You might feel conflicted between enjoying this comfort food and adhering to your health goals. However, by incorporating potatoes in a smart way, you can maintain stable blood sugar levels while savoring those comforting meals. Opting for smaller portions and pairing potatoes with fiber-rich vegetables or lean proteins can help promote long-term balance, reducing the need for additional supplements or expensive glucose management tools. When selecting potatoes, consider their type and preparation method. For example, sweet potatoes or yams typically have a lower glycemic impact compared to white potatoes. Choosing baked or roasted potatoes over fried versions can also influence how quickly they're digested. These simple choices can be an economical strategy for managing blood sugar without relying heavily on treatments or devices to mitigate glucose spikes. Vegetable 2. Squash. Squash, with its mild flavor and smooth texture, is a comforting addition to meals, especially in soups and stews. But for those managing diabetes, squash can be a bit of a hidden challenge. While it's packed with vitamins A and C and is a great source of fiber, certain types of squash contain natural sugars and carbs that can raise blood glucose levels if eaten in large portions. For example, butternut squash and acorn squash, popular in many recipes, have more carbs than some other low-glycemic vegetables. The key with squash is moderation and knowing how to pair it well to keep blood sugar in check without giving up that rich, delicious flavor. Think of a chilly day when a bowl of creamy squash soup would be the perfect warm-up. There's a natural comfort in squash-based dishes that often reminds us of family gatherings or cozy nights at home. Instead of skipping squash altogether, you can enjoy its heartiness with a few easy adjustments, making it a health-conscious choice that fits into your goals. By pairing squash with high-fiber vegetables or lean protein, you're supporting stable blood sugar levels in a way that doesn't increase the cost of treatments or add a dependency on supplements and glucose monitoring devices. One helpful trick is to use smaller amounts of squash and combine it with other low-glycemic vegetables like bell peppers, kale, or spinach. This combination not only brings balance to your meal, but also helps slow down the digestion of the natural sugars in squash, giving you more control over your blood sugar levels. It's an easy way to invest in your health and well-being while reducing potential spikes in glucose that could lead to extra treatments or medication adjustments down the road. Vegetable 1. Parsnips. Parsnips might look a bit like pale carrots, and they certainly have a similar earthy sweetness. But for anyone managing diabetes, these root vegetables deserve a closer look. While they're packed with fiber and nutrients, parsnips contain a fair amount of natural sugars and carbs that can elevate blood glucose levels if consumed in large quantities. This means that, like other starchy vegetables, parsnips can lead to those pesky glucose spikes that are tough to manage. But if you're careful with portions and pair parsnips with other low-glycemic foods, you can still enjoy their unique flavor without the worry. Imagine you're preparing a comforting meal with roasted veggies and you've got some parsnips to add into the mix. They have that subtle sweetness that makes them feel like a real treat, especially when roasted to perfection. By learning to enjoy parsnips in moderation, you're taking another step to invest in your health, helping to avoid any surprises with blood sugar and keeping things steady. Being mindful of foods like parsnips not only supports your health, but can also help you reduce the need for extra treatments or glucose-controlling devices. One effective way to balance parsnips is by mixing them with lower-carb vegetables such as cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, or leafy greens. These veggies help balance the meal and provide fiber that slows down digestion, helping to control the rate at which sugars enter your bloodstream. This approach is not only beneficial for managing glucose, but can also save you from needing additional supplements or adjustments to your health routine. Small steps can make a big difference in daily life. Cooking methods also matter. Instead of boiling parsnips, which can make their sugars more available, try roasting them. Roasting adds depth of flavor and a satisfying texture, allowing you to savor each bite without adding unnecessary glucose spikes. Plus, combining roasted parsnips with protein sources like chicken or fish can create a balanced, hearty meal that keeps you fuller for longer and reduces the temptation to overeat. For a blood sugar-friendly parsnip recipe, here's a simple idea. Cut parsnips into sticks, toss them with olive oil, and sprinkle with rosemary and a pinch of salt. Roast until golden and tender, then mix them with steamed broccoli or cauliflower florets. This combination provides the warmth of roasted parsnips with fiber-rich, low-glycemic veggies, creating a flavorful side that's gentle on blood sugar and perfect for a comforting meal. I've put together a playlist right here on the screen, filled with videos on how to eat better with diabetes, featuring exclusive recipes created just for you. Don't miss out. These are simple yet powerful tips that can make a real difference in your daily routine. Click on it now to discover new ideas that can help keep your blood sugar balanced while still enjoying amazing flavors. You're going to want to see this. Go ahead, click, and I'll see you there.